Verse 9, the woman was surprised, for Jews refused to have anything to do with Samaritans. So they're aware of the racism, they're aware of the racial tensions, right? That the hostility the Jews have towards them. We've all experienced racism, we've all experienced racial tension. I've experienced it throughout my life. I've known when I'm not wanted because of the color of my skin. It's never bothered me to the fact of carrying a chip on my shoulder, but we've all been there, right? Whether you're white, even white people experienced racism when someone don't want them around. We all know what it's like. So Samaritans were very aware of the fact that the Jews did not like them. So she was very surprised that Jesus was speaking to her. You see, Jews did not associate with Samaritans and also women. And Jesus was doing both. He was a Jewish man speaking to a Samaritan who also was a woman. You see, Jesus came for the Gentiles as well, not just the Jews. Look at all the stories of Jesus with Gentiles and how he spoke of their faith. Right off the top of my head, I can think of some of the teachings that Jesus taught. You got the parable of the Good Samaritan. And in that parable, he makes the priest, the Levite, he makes them look bad. They're the bad guys in the story. And the Samaritan is the hero of the story, the Good Samaritan. And then you got the faith of a Canaanite woman, where Jesus kind of puts her through a test. The story's kind of rude, the way Jesus was speaking to her, but it pretty much was a test. And she passed the test, the faith of a Canaanite woman. And then you got also the Roman officer who comes to Jesus begging to heal his son. And what does Jesus say? I haven't seen such great faith in all of Israel. So Jesus spoke very well of the Gentiles and their faith. You see, there was a plan in place for both Israel and Gentiles. Plus, he knew his people would reject him and still do to this day.